नमस्कार
नमस्कार। जय जगन्नाथ। पवित्र महाविषुव संक्रांति और ओडिया नववर्षर हार्दिक अभिनंदन और शुभेच्छा।
नमस्कार। ओडिया नववर्ष महाविषुव संक्रांति आमे घरे आज आमर पणा करिचु आउ किछि फ्रेंड्स माने आछुंती आम घर को मिसिकी सेलिब्रेट करिबा। फिनलैंड रे रही मध्य आमे ओडिसार परंपरा रीतिनीति और ऐतिह्य को भूली नाहु। सेथिपाई आमे एठी ओडिसार किछि किछि फेस्टिवल सेलिब्रेट करिथाउ, किछि किछि दिन को सेलिब्रेट करिथाउ, जेमति कि उत्कल दिवस, पखाल दिवस। आ एथर प्रथम थर पई फिनलैंड रे आमे पखाल दिवस करिथिलु, जोथरे कि फिनलैंड रे हमर इंडियन एम्बेसडर आस्थिले एंड इट वाज अ वेरी वंडरफुल ऑर्गेनाइजेशन एंड इवेंट बहुत ही बढ़िया हेतिला। वी हैड अ कल्चरल प्रोग्राम आ एठी प्रथम थर पई आमे ओडिसी नृत्य भी प्रेजेंटेशन करथिलु। तो समस्त हमको नहीं कि ये प्रोग्राम टा बहुत ही सक्सेसफुल हेतिला एंड इट वाज अ वंडरफुल इवेंट। वी लुक फॉरवर्ड टू मच मोर सिमिलर इवेंट्स इन फ्यूचर। धन्यवाद। जय जगन्नाथ। ओडिशा आम राज्य, आम माटी, आम गर्व। 1936 मसीह स्वतंत्र राज्य मान्यता पाई जन्म होता आम उत्कल हेले आम माटीर कथा आम इतिहास वर्णना करिले समय सरी दिन चली किंतु आम गौरव और गारिमार कथा सरी आम इतिहास परी आम संस्कृति, आम ऐतिह्य, आम परंपरा बेस नियारा बेस पुराना। आज आम समस्ते मिसी कहवा आमे ओडिया, आम जाति ओडिया, आमे गर्व रे कहूचु आमे समस्ते ओडिया। जय जगन्नाथ।
जहि प्रथम प्रेम सपन बनर छाई जहि प्रथम प्रेम सपन जाइछि हे सत भूली बिनाही भूली बिनाही
बनर छाई जहि प्रथम प्रेम बनर छाई जहि प्रथम प्रेम जाइछि मते
वर्षों तक वन में घूम घूम बाधा विघ्नों को चूम चूम चाहे धूप घाम पानी पत्थर पांडव आए कुछ और बिखर सौभाग्य न सब दिन सोता है देखें आगे क्या होता है। मैत्री की राह बताने को सबको सुमार्ग पर लाने को दुर्योधन को समझाने को भीषण विध्वंस बचाने को भगवान हस्त न फुलाए पांडवों का संदेशा लाए। और वो संदेशा क्या है कि दो न्याय अगर तो आधा दो पर यदि उसमें भी कोई बाधा हो तो दे दो केवल 5 ग्राम रखो अपनी धरती तमाम हम खुशी से वही खाएंगे परिजन पर हंसी न उठाएंगे। पर दुर्योधन वो भी दे न सका। दुर्योधन
Thank you, Vishwajit. I think he's doing a fantastic job. But let me wish all of you are very happy, because happy, excited. And I'm really surprised with the amount of talent you guys have. You see, I think there was a couple singing. And you know, I have been going to different performances and listening to a lot of female voices. You have a beautiful voice. You should come out and participate more, contribute to what Helsinki has to offer. So I think a huge round of applause to both of you. And also, you know, when you are in a foreign country, and when I see the kids performing, and performing in a local language, dancing to the local, to the local songs, Odia songs, it means that you guys are doing a good job. It is very easy to let it go. And you are outside, you are exposed to so many things which are happening, Even to hold on to the language is a big deal. And in the middle of that, if you're holding on to your culture, if you're holding on to what your state has to offer, I think it is a big deal. I mean, hats off to all of you that you have managed to preserve that and you are trying to pass it on to the next generation. You did mention about Odisha as a state with a very rich cultural, historical legacy. And you mentioned, it was only what I could understand. I think it's very similar to Hindi. That the state was formed on 1st April 1936. But what differentiates your state with since independence, and especially in the last maybe 7, 10, 15 years, is the progress which you have made. Tremendous progress. On many indicators. Look at the ease of doing business. You are in the top 10. You have rich mineral resources. Very strategic location. You are the outpost for our, interaction with ASEAN countries. So in many ways, I think you are blessed. I think things have been working out very well. If you look at the number of amount of investment which has been coming to Odisha in the last maybe 7, 10 years, I think it could easily rank among the top 10 investment destinations in the country. The government is extending a lot of facilities, and there are many indicators on which you rank number 1. For example, the cost of industrial park, it is the lowest in the whole of India. And that basically ensures that more and more businesses will come and will invest in the country. In terms of Odia Association, you are a very young association, and thank you very much for inviting me and my wife to join you all on this happy occasion. But in the last maybe 10 months, 1 year, 10 months, you guys have been very active. This is the 3rd time you are inviting us to the event. Twice my number 2, Mr. Ganeshan, has come. And this time I told him, let me go, let me also see what the association has to offer. So, very active association, and we are very happy that we are contributing to our vision. What we have, what we want to do, as on the relationship between India and Finland. And I think in many ways, people from Odisha, you are also contributing immensely to brand India. Brand India is what? Brand India is about the people. So when you are here, when you are occupying top positions, when you are interacting with local Finnish people, and when you are a model for the Indian immigrant population, it makes my job easier. When I go and meet, the people from the Finnish side, when I go and meet the ministers, when I go and meet the members of parliament, I see with a lot of pride, that the Indian community is hardworking. Indian community is very well placed. And they are in many ways a model immigrant community in Finland, which is a fact. You see, the cases of any Indian, and including Odia community, getting involved in something which is not correct, it will be very minuscule. Very, very small number of people who are active, who are involved in anything which is anti-crime. And this is a fact which now is increasingly being recognized by the Finnish people. The level of integration of people from India, from Indian community into the local population is very high. And I think in many ways what you guys do in your own fields, I know many faces. I met a lot of people in my own through personal interaction. You guys are a very strong bridge connecting India and Finland. We depend on you to take the message of what India is all about to the Finnish society, to the Finnish system. And that role, I think the Indian community here in Finland is performing extremely well. It makes my job easier. It helps in deepening our interaction with Finland. But again, whenever I come and speak to the diaspora, I always have a selfish interest that you may be working in whatever field. Please keep in mind that you are actually the real ambassador of the country, because the level of interaction you have, you have more Finnish clients, and you may be meeting more Finnish people than I am. So how you conduct yourself, that basically demonstrates and reflects what India is all about, how Indian people are. So a lot is riding on you, and a lot is there on your shoulder on how Indians conduct themselves. But once again, thank you very much for inviting me and my wife here on this occasion. And I really wish you all a very happy occasion. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
If you could spare us a few minutes, we would like to
Thank you, Vile, for coming to OF. This is the Utkal Divas and the Pakhala Divas celebrations that we are doing. OF, as you know, is a very young organization. We are just 6 months old. So maybe I would like to ask you, first and foremost, how do you feel being here for the first time in OF?
Well, first of all, thanks for the invite. And yes, I feel very welcome. And it's been great to be here for this day. I've learned a lot about culture and especially food.
Thank you so much for being here, and we look forward to meeting you in the future.
Thanks for the invite. I think we will.
Thank you.
Thanks.